Hey guys, welcome back to another module. We're going to go over in this module forming your LLC. So a few reasons why having an LLC is important. So A, we need an LLC in order to open a business bank account, or to also have a business in general. You need an LLC in the United States of America. We require that you have your business formed in some sort of way legally. So this is the way in doing that is forming a single member LLC, because you don't have any employees right now, or you're probably just doing this on your own. So being a single member LLC, also it protects your personal assets. So if anyone wants to come after you or whatever it is, if your product is that bad or anything like that, in a lawsuit, you won't have to risk your personal assets or anything like that. You can just have the business, standing for you in a sense legally. But you want to also have a LLC so you can have that proper business checking and savings account. This is going to be required for the scaling aspect of the business. If you don't have a business bank account, or you don't have a proper EIN number or anything like that, the government's going to come after you eventually. They're gonna see what you're up to. They're gonna see the amount of money that's flowing in your bank accounts. Even payment processors might actually get very suspicious, as like, oh, he's doing a lot of numbers but doesn't have a proper LLC set up, no proper business structure, no proper business bank account. So they're gonna hold your money. They're gonna do audits. It's gonna make your life a living hell. And I'm trying to do and teach you all this so you can avoid all of that, because no one wants to go through any of that. So in order to do all that, we just got to make sure we have a proper LLC made, and we have also the proper bank accounts and the proper information created in the back end. So I want to go over here, and on my screen, I'm on LegalZoom right now. This is the website I would refer you to go to start your LLC if you're a U.S. resident. So I recommend going to LegalZoom. Here you could, they walk you through it from A to Z. So if you want to, what do you want to call your LLC? You just put it in here. Like if I put Bayside, or it's probably taken, but if I put From Home Fitness, sorry, I can't type today. And you click check availability, and then, you go through what state. It's in Florida. So it's going to run you through the process step by step. It's going to ask for your email. It's going to ask for your personal information, like your address, your social security number. It's going to ask you for a lot of personal information. And then at the end of it, it's going to charge you a fee for creating the LLC for you. I recommend going with their recommended plan. I know they have 3 different plans that they give you to choose from when you're starting your LLC. The main important piece here that we need is the EIN number. So they have a plan that gives you the EIN number along with everything else you need in the mail. So I highly recommend that plan. Starting an LLC up usually costs around $300 to $500 at the end of the day. You could do payment plans through LegalZoom if you can't afford it right away. This isn't something you need right from the get-go when you're starting your store. This is something more you'll need if you want to go ahead and scale and take it to that next level and doing over $1,000 a day in revenue. You're going to want this type of structure set up already on your store. If you don't have a proper LLC, you're going to run into complications farther down the road when you're doing taxes, when you're paying taxes and you're doing things like trying to find out what you could write off, or there's a lot more limitations when you don't have an LLC when it comes to things like that for tax reasons. But when you do have one, you're able to your CPA and your bookkeeping team is able to do a little more reaching to help you out. So it's all to protect you. It's all to help you. I recommend LegalZoom. There's a bunch of other websites. If you Google, start my LLC, I'm sure there's cheaper methods. I'm pretty sure you could actually do it through the U.S. government also. If you go through a .gov website, you could start and launch your own LLC through there and get your own EIN. It's just a lot of work. So LegalZoom makes it really easy where they do all that work for you. You just pay a fee. They give you everything you need in the mail right to your address, even through email, and it's all neatly organized and everything's ready for you to just file and put away and start running your business and operating it the way it should be. So that's my advice, is to make sure you have the LLC set up. Get it through LegalZoom. If you're already doing more than $10,000 a month in revenue or anything like that, you're gonna want to make sure you have a proper LLC in place to protect you, to make sure your money and your funds don't get held later down the line by your payment processor. You want to make sure all those things are in place. And then when it comes down to your taxes at the end of the year, or if you decide to do them quarterly, or whenever you decide to work with a CPA, I highly recommend you do LegalZoom, get your LLC situated, figure it out. And then once you have an LLC, and let's say you want to do other stores, you want to launch other stores, you could also launch other stores by using what's called a DBA. A DBA stands for doing business as. So let's say I wanted to start a Bayside LLC, and I did that, but I wanted to have From Home Fitness as a DBA. So it'd be, like From Home Fitness is doing business as, so DBA Bayside. So you know what I mean? So it's like a section or an attachment or a sector of Bayside. So you can have multiple stores laid out in that organization. But again, LegalZoom is the only solution I recommend for getting your LLC set up. Once you get it set up, I recommend going to the bank that you do your private banking with for your personal banking, and get a business account set up with them. That way you have everything in one place. You have your personal banking and your business banking in the same bank, so you don't have to go running around town to go make transfers or do whatever it is that you got to do. So hope this video helped out. I'll see you in the next module.